anticipation right there still. Number 23.
And a wild shot thrown up by Howard from the corner. Here comes Chick Webb, some penetration, up and in, well done. And he's been one of the guys for Chick Webb today, 23, Tion Womack, with a pair.
Chick Webb has been pressing up the floor all day. Let's see what John Eagle Howard can do to. Oh, here's another steal.
Here's a steal again. This is Womack missing it. Now Hibbert takes a spill. Remember, he was the young man who spilled in the first quarter.
Nice to see him back. Good, tough player there.
So it looks like Najee Hibbert is back in the lineup. That's good to see. Well, correction there, 12-8 the score, actually. Chick Webb leading it by 4. And now Webb with the basketball again. Davenport on the baseline, works for the shot. And a whistle and a foul on Chick Webb. John Eagle Howard will have it. And Eagle Howard walking it up. Gordon Parker at the point, pass taken away. This is Keon Johnson. Up ahead for Hibbert, good save. Ball rolls though on the end line.
Yeah, we're seeing John Eagle Howard doing the same thing they did in the first half. They're driving to the right side, and Chick Webb is anticipating that. They've done that about 3 or 4 times now. Maybe John Eagle Howard should go to the left side now.
Traveling the call, he did shuffle his feet. And you saw the coach, Larry Bassfield, in the corner get up when that call was made. Now back down again, but did not make him happy. His squad trails by 4.
He definitely doesn't want to get another technical.
And now a whistle and a timeout taken by Richard Hitchens and Chick Webb. So with 3:32 to play in the third, Chick Webb in red, leading by 4. 12-8 is the score. Keep your finger on the Baltimore City Pulse each week as TV 21 brings you Mayor Schmoke's weekly press briefing. How is city government affecting you? Every Friday, Saturday, and Sunday at 11:30 a.m. and 4 p.m. Davenport with the long shot underneath and wide open for the rebound was Johnson. But Chick Webb can't convert, and here comes John Eagle Howard. Stolen away. Hibbert with the right hand. Hibbert scores. Najee Hibbert with his first bucket. And all of a sudden, Chick Webb now with a 6-point lead, its largest of the game.
Because Hibbert didn't hurt the floor when he fell there. He's coming back strong.
Good move along the baseline. Can't put it in, though, is Barton. Another try. And the ball goes over to Webb. Clock continues to run with 2.5 minutes to play in the third. John Eagle Howard with the steal. This is Bassfield. Davenport with the rebound. He had 3 fouls and no points in the first half. Taken away by Bassfield. And the shot is blocked and a foul will be called on Hibbert. Joe, take a look at the replay here from Bassfield's
That's good
field.
anticipation there. He's driving up. He's doing the same thing that Chick Webb's been doing, just taking it right to the hole there. Yeah, I hear that all the way over there, that foul.
Clock continues to run with 1:15 to play in the third. Bassfield hits the free throw. He's got 3 points.
I won't say anything this time about the free throw.
Checking in for Howard is Osiris Jackson Bay. And the free throw from Bassfield is good, 2 for 2. 4 points for Bassfield, and 4 points is the lead for Chick Webb. 39 seconds to play in the third. And now a whistle. Foul called on Johnny Howard. Hibbert just inside 3. Davenport pulls it down. And Bassfield, the rebound for Howard. 9 seconds to play in the third, and a whistle, and a timeout called by the coach, Larry Bassfield, of John Eager Howard. There he is, with 6.7 seconds to play in the third, and Joe, his team, trails by 4.
Yeah, they have 6 seconds left, and they got to make a run right now. They got to stop going to the right side because Chick Webb is anticipating them coming to the right side. They need to start going to the other side now. You can see when this play starts back, if they go to the right side, Chick Webb just collapses all the players to that side. But it's leaving the whole left side open for John Eager Howard, so they got to start going to that side to make baskets. Kids
and adults alike, tune in to TV 21's Griot Village Stories this month. Renowned storyteller Mary Carter Smith's rendition of Cinderella. Bunjo Butler tells his story about Little John, and Janice Curtis Green tells about the egg that could rap. That's Griot Village Stories on TV 21. How about that?
I'll be sure to check. I'll make sure I check that out. That's right.
Oh, that's piqued my interest. I got to tune in. Now Bassfield with a running jumper.
Once again, still going to the right side. Davenport with great hands there to steal.
And that's the end of the third quarter. Chick Webb still in control. They lead it by 4 after 3 periods. We'll come back with our 4th and final quarter right after this.
I guess I got beat up an average of 4 or 5 times a month. The lowest point, I think, was when I called my father to come and pick me up, take me to the hospital. I was on welfare when I left my husband. I needed financial help. I was not happy doing nothing. I was motivated to do more with my life. I wanted more. People tell me how lucky I am, and I always tell them, the harder I work, the luckier I get.
We're not asking you to hire everyone on welfare, just one.
Hi, I'm Bart Starr. I spent many years in the National Football League with crackback blocks and abusive fans. But now I'm helping crack cocaine-addicted infants and abused children.
Working together, the Ed Block Courage Award Foundation and NFL charities help abused children in Baltimore and NFL cities through Courage House, a national networking support system for abused children.
The Ed Block Courage Awards Foundation, the best way to help abused children.
Back at you here, 4th quarter action just underway. Bassfield with the running jumper for John Eager Howard, and Davenport pulls down the rebound for Chick Webb. Long pass is kicked out of bounds. Off of Hart's knee. And with 5:34 to play, Chick Webb has the basketball and a 4-point lead. Now the ball will stay with Webb. Barton couldn't control on the baseline. Davenport, well done by Chick Webb. Davenport filling the lane, and he gets 2 points.
Good feet, good foot movement there. Anticipation again, once again by Chick Webb.
Here comes Webb again. They lead it by 6. 16-10 is the score. Now Hart with the rebound for
Johnny
Johnny
Guy had
Howard. And
someone open on down at the other end of the court. Couldn't get it to him.
Now 4:30 left to play. Bassfield coming back for the defense. And now he did find his man. That's a nice play.
And one.
That is a great play by John Eager Howard. Converting on the hoop was Carter Bay, and a great pass from Larry Bassfield. But before we do that, let's take a look at this Chick Webb hoop that gave them the 6-point lead.
Okay. This Davenport steps into the lane. Ryder kisses it off the glass. The defense didn't collapse around him. He came right to the ball. You got to block him out on the baseline.
And the free throw is good from Jackson Bay.
3-point play the hard way.
Absolutely, and that lead is now 3 points. 3:40 left to play. Good game here. Davenport coming up, good ball handling with the left hand, and their bucket won't go. And John Eager Howard with an important rebound, pulled down by Bart. They'll try to cut it to 1. Steal. Chick Webb to the hoop and in. That left hand for Rashard Garrison has worked for 6 points today.
Well, how many steals do you have now? 6, 7?
6 of 8.
Yeah.
And that is a very important basket. It gives them a 5-point lead.
Yes, it does. Here's another steal.
Here they come again. Garrison. And a foul is called on John Eager Howard's number 1, Gordon Parker. Take a look at the steal here by Garrison in the hoop.
Keeps his eye, looks at the basket, is always looking at the basket straight to the hole. Pisses it off the glass. It's good concentration right there, the glass.
Rashard Garrison has converted 3 steals into 6 points on fast break layups. And right now the lead is 5, so that's been a big difference in the game.
Yes, it is. Just when John Eager Howard was making a run, Garrison turns around and makes 2 baskets.
There's Richard Hitchens talking to his Chick Webb squad. They got to be happy right now, leading it by 5 with 2:45 to play in the game. Hitchens talking to his squad. And now let's see what Hitchens was talking about as his club takes the ball out underneath the basket. Davenport with a quick 2, and that is short. And the rebound is pulled in by Breckenridge. Breckenridge had 6 points in the first half, but has been shut out here in the second.
Yes,
here's Hart, taken away. This is Hibbert. Nice crossover. Najee Hibbert with the pair. That is well done by Najee Hibbert.
Yes, it is. I guess he told that floor something. That floor didn't do anything to him.
Hit the floor again, but he's got 4 points, and that was an important bucket as well. And now a traveling call is put in on Hart. 7-point lead. Let's take a look at Hibbert here, Joe.
Good crossover there. Crossover to the left hand. Lays it off the glass with both hands.
That's
Good
a Tim
shot.
Hardaway move
yes,
there.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is. He's focused at all times.
2 minutes even left to play in the game. And now Hitchens calling a timeout. Don't quite know what it is that they're referring to.
Discussion about the technical fouls. They're trying to say that John Eager Howard just has 2 technicals, and Chick Webb has 1. So they're trying to say that John Eager Howard's coach should be put out of the game because of 2 technicals.
In celebration of music in our schools and Youth Art Month, check out a special edition of Cafe Be More this week. See music, visual art, dance, and theater works of students from Baltimore City College, Booker T. Washington Middle, Highlandtown Middle, Western High, Frederick Douglass Senior High, and Leaf Walk Elementary. That's Cafe Be More. Check your local listings for showtimes right here on TV 21. Well, the referees have straightened out the situation with 2 minutes to play. 20-13 is the score. Well, Chick Webb wasn't looking for the pass, and here they come with an easy steal. And a foul called. Richard Hitchens. No, check that. Number 10, Dion Mackey with the foul.
John Eager Howard has to start making that run right now. So less than 2 minutes left in the game.
All the way to the hoop. Won't go for Womack. Chick Webb keeps it along the baseline. And that's a tough call. You work hard, as Bassfield just did, to get the rebound. Go down to the floor, shuffle, and travel.
It's still a travel play, no matter how you look at it. Shuffle those feet.
Davenport misses. Here comes Johnny Howard. Nice move, baseline. Davenport gets a hand on it. Ball rolls out. Minute 22 to go. Chick Webb in red leads by 7.
Davenport has to be a little careful there on that baseline. He might pick up another foul.
Little hesitation there by Stephon Gaither, who just checked into the game. He'll go to the line with a minute 17 left to play.
This sure is a colorful game.
Well, and you know what? I think this game for 8-year-old boys have been played at a very high level.
Yes, it has. Yes, it
I've been impressed. The ball handling.
Yes.
The controlled running game. I thought Chick Webb did a good job this game of really making, coming down and creating. And
yes.
I'm impressed with these kids.
I am also. But then again, that's what you get when you have the Baltimore Stars Coalition. And
now here's this kid. We just saw Najee Hibbert as we watched the Chick Webb coach, Richard Hitchens. He's been living on the floor today.
Yes, he is.
He's been on the floor 5 or 6 times.
But that's hustle.
Yeah.
And that's what you want to see from these kids. Especially in this tournament where you have academics and athletics, which obviously equals success. You want to see the hustle from the athletics and, of course, the academics in the classroom.
Well, Richard Hitchens and the referees are just not
getting along.
It's not peaceful right now.
No, it isn't.
Big hoop there for John Eager Howard. Cut the lead to 5 with a minute 6 to play.
And John Eager's still in this. Is still in this.
Foul committed by John Eager.
Just need a couple of defensive stops here by John Eager Howard.
Now that's only the second team foul though here. Now the third team foul committed. And going to the line for Chick Webb is Dion Mackey. Take a look at the last baseline move here.
Okay, straight down the baseline. He's a little too far into the basket there, but the good idea, good concept. He's taking it straight to the basket, had the baseline open. And consequently, he's rewarded by going to the foul line. Where he converts.
That's Mackey's 4th free throw in 5 attempts.
90% there. And he has good form. He takes his time, bends his legs, and follows through. And he gets the friendly bounce there.
5 points for Mackey, all of them from the line. And now Larry Bassfield Jr. across the timeline for Chick Webb. That rolls out. 45 seconds to play. He gets the ball back. Good move along the baseline. Up and in. Well done. And a timeout immediately called by Howard.
The play was designed that way. Bassfield to George Davenport to him. It bounces off and he gets the lay-in.
William Barton on that hoop for John Eager Howard. Let's take a look here.
Okay.
First Bassfield.
Stops, Bassfield. Now, look at this. No one blocks out, and John Eager Howard was able to get the rebound, and they convert.
Well, Hitchens talking to his squad. They enjoy a 5-point lead with 40.8 seconds left to go in the game.
It's not over. John Eager Howard just needs to have 2 defensive stops, and they're right back in this. John Eager Howard has picked up his defensive intensity, so let's see what they can do.
Let's see how they come out of this. Chick Webb. And Hibbert is fouled. That's the 4th team foul. So they're not getting the bonus here.
Good steal right there.
Davenport picked off. Here's Bassfield. So that's one stop you're talking
That's
about.
right.
The
Can't
shot
do
is
that.
partially
No,
blocked.
can't do that. Team.
Davenport has it. Now precious time running off the clock here. Hibbert is pushed. Again, he falls to the floor, and
I believe
that's got to be an intentional
It has
foul.
to be.
We'll see it clearly on the replay here.
Yeah, Hibbert is, I don't know, him and that floor today, they're good friends.
And that was Breckenridge on the foul.
Well, I think Hibbert's going to make him pay here. Yeah, it was intentional foul.
Well, Hibbert has 4 points in the second half. And make that 5. So the lead is 6 for Chick Webb, and they've got the ball with 23 seconds to play. Here's Bassfield.
Oh, behind the back action there.
The coach, Larry Bassfield Sr., over there for John Eager Howard,
He's a little upset, thought that Bassfield
screaming out, what do we got to do to get fouled?
Well,
He's still saying it.
he's still saying it, but when you have one player who's triple team,
There's a nice pass, open underneath over Davenport. Good touch there by Barton. He's got 4. It's a 4-point game, but only 2 seconds remain, and that ought to do it. A well-played game. Chick Webb.
I can't say this enough. Both of these teams comprise the Baltimore Stars Coalition. They have members from both sides of these teams. And they're going to Memphis, Tennessee, and you're seeing what they're doing. So if you can help them out, just contact either one of the coaches. And, you know, they need funding to go down here, but they're going to send the best players from both of these teams. As you can see, they're pretty good teams.
Well, like to see that at the end of the game. The players exchanging the high fives. 23-19 the score. Chick Webb, the boys 8 and under champion. Joe Queen and Gary Stein. I'm Gary Stein. Thank you for joining us. We'll see you next time right here.